when it comes to poorly designed controllers in gaming, I think there's no better representative than the DualShock 3. This thing sucks. Whether it's the short grips, the triggers that just encourage your fingers to slide off, they're rounded out and they don't have a clear end point to the push. They kind of just mush into the controller. And so you just constantly find your fingers slipping on them as you play. The face buttons are alright. The D-pad is garbage. It's this weird amalgam of 4 buttons, but also one membrane, so it just kind of like rocks around uncomfortably. It's exuberantly massive compared to the sticks. The sticks, by the way, are the best part of the controller. I mean, I guess it's a DualShock in that aspect, where the sticks are actually quite usable, where the rest of the controller is pretty bad. That being said, one thing I did notice is that a lot of control sticks, if you pull them out a little bit, nothing really happens. But for the DualShock 3, if you pull these out, the stick can just straight up get stuck in place. So you don't want to do that. Not that you would, but it's a weird quirk with this controller that others don't struggle with. Meanwhile, the GameCube. This is peak controller design. I'm sorry. The face buttons, your thumb naturally rests on A, and from that position, you can reach any other face button comfortably. The only weakness with the GameCube controller is the C-stick, being a kind of a weird nub. But I've never had issues with that during gaming. You know, you got your right and left triggers with clear endpoints, nice, satisfying click, and these are analog triggers. You got your ridges on your control stick, like, that became standard with control sticks. You know, every piece of this controller, even the Z button, is satisfying to use. The whole experience, even the tiny D-pad on this thing, it's fine. It was revolutionary. The grips are far more comfortable than the DualShock 3. You get like a millimeter of clearance between the grip and the bottom of the controller on the DualShock 3, whereas with the GameCube, you get a whole freaking hand rest for it. This thing is just a perfect controller. I'm sorry. I would use this for modern gaming if it had all the buttons that I needed. And in fact, there are, GameCube controller clones for modern gaming, so maybe I will.